Well, hello everyone and welcome to another very exciting, very quick episode here on the MIgardener channel. I know you're going to love this one because we are pruning our fruit trees. Now we just did plant these, so this video is going to be kind of specific to newly planted fruit trees. We have a complete pruning guide that I will post in the description box below for those that want a real in-depth, super thorough walkthrough on how to prune your trees and the different things you look for. But this is going to apply strictly to newly planted trees because I find oftentimes there are a lot of gardeners that when they get their trees in the ground, they prune the living daylights out of these. And that is okay, but sometimes it can really set the tree back more than it actually benefits. So when you prune your tree, what you're doing is you're essentially telling the tree to stop, to obviously stop providing energy past the point that you prune. And that's essentially going to be a dead end where energy is going to go up, say, whoa, I can't go any higher, and it's going to be rerouted down, where it's then going to actually send out either more side shoots or, in our case, since it's a newly planted tree, the tree will want to actually set down more roots. And so it's going to send a signal to start sending out root development. And that's what we're really looking for on our newly planted trees because it helps them get established. So you do want to take off some foliage, but they say never more than 25%. And I've seen some gardeners take off 50, 75% of the tree. And I'm looking at myself and I'm trying to just think of any reason why you'd ever want to take off 50 to 75% of your fruit tree, especially when, you know, it's gotten to be so large, it's so beautiful, and you don't want to just set it back because you prune too much and it will in fact set it back too because it wants to set out leaves and those leaves do create energy. So there's a fine line. So all we're doing and all we're going to do is we're going to come through here and while it's still dormant, this is the key. If it's out of dormancy, you have to wait till the fall till it is dormant. And that's the unfortunate thing is because you can really shock the tree by having it come out of dormancy and then do your pruning. So right now is a great time for this because I see some buds on some branches, but not all of them. It's gonna be a really good time to get in here and take these out. And this is also a good time to take cuttings, by the way. If you're someone who likes taking cuttings, now is the time to do it. So we want to do it just before the tree leaves its dormant state. So we're not going to worry about that right now because we have plenty of fruit trees, but just as a note, you can do that. So coming in close, I'm going to show you these branches we're going to take off. They're just real lanky, absolutely super lanky. They won't be able to support any fruit anyways because if they do, they're going to be, I mean, they're just wiry as heck. It's like just absolutely ridiculous to have anything this lanky. So we're gonna chop it down. We're gonna chop these down, some of these taller lanky branches, really sturdy them up so they can support fruit later on next year, and as well as reroute the energy. So it's gonna be a multi-purpose type thing. So coming in close, let's get these stuff pruned. All right, so you can probably see just how tall these branches are. It's absolutely insane to have anything that tall because there's just no way it's going to support any fruit. You can just see how floppy it is with barely any effort at all. So what we want to do is we want to just completely take these branches right out of the equation. We want to essentially form a goblet. That goblet's very important for fruit setting later on. It provides really good weight, basically structural integrity to the tree so they can support lots of fruit and lots of weight without snapping. So we're going to just come in here and we're going to take this branch right out. So you know what? I don't think you can quite see. So come in close before I cut this so you can see what I'm doing. See, the branches were so high, I was trying to get them in the shot and I was actually losing what I was actually going to prune. So we're going to prune right here. And as you can see, this is well below these branches, but because they're so tall, they're really not going to provide anything. And what we want to do is we want to cut this off so that we can encourage some side growth out. Now what we're going to do is over here, got another really long one. We're going to take that, cut those off, and you want to take about 50% of those branches off. There we go. So now we're looking good. I mean, we've taken off a lot of height, but the amount of pruning we've actually done is relatively low. I would say right around 20%. So we have about 5% more to cut. We have this branch right down here. You can't even see it because it's low, but it comes up quite far, probably about 3 feet. Anything over 3 feet I typically prune because it could better use its energy putting out side shoots. So I'm going to prune off just about that much, just so that it knows it's been pruned. It's going to send out side shoots. It's going to do real great. So this pear tree is done, and it's going to love it. It's not going to love it, or it might not love it, but it's going to appreciate it, let's put it that way. So that's really all there is to pruning your fruit trees when they're newly planted. We don't want to do anything drastic. We don't want to do anything super harmful because it does need those leaves, and that will generate energy for the growing season to get it established. But this will be very beneficial and very appreciated in the long run, and definitely something that you want to do. So again, now is the time. If you want to take your cuttings, this is a very, very good time to take your cuttings. And we do have a video on rooting cuttings, but all you want to do, just take your cuttings here, and then basically snip them down to about 6 to 7 inches tall. Make sure that you're facing them upwards and set them in a very humid environment. Even scrape off some of this cambium layer. We have a video on that. I'll post it in the description box below for you because I think that'll be really awesome and beneficial. But yeah, so super easy to do, super fun as well to get some free plants, and definitely very rewarding as well because since it's a cutting, it will actually be true to type, which is something that you can't do from seed because they are cross-pollinated very readily, and you never know what you're going to get. So because they're open-pollinated, you might get a random plant, but if you start from a cutting, you're going to get a free plant true to type, which is awesome. So anyways, hope you all enjoyed. Hopefully you learned something new, and click that like button, subscribe, and share this video with a friend if you think they're going to enjoy it, because I'm sure they will. All right, catch you later. Grow big or go home. See ya.